Hello, fellow Pure Romance consultants. I would like to share with you a game that I made up last week, and I've been playing, and it has actually got some pretty good response to it. And it's kind of a recruiting game, but it's also at the same time sort of a booking-ish game, or it's at least planting some seeds. And it would be a replacement for Stealing Hearts or for people who don't like to play Stealing Hearts. I'm not a big fan of Stealing Hearts because, first of all, I have to give away 3 things, and I'm a cheapskate. I like to give away discounts or sample packs. And also Stealing Hearts, when you're asking letting them ask their questions, you can't control the information that they're asking. They could ask the same question 4 different ways, or you can get a bunch of girls who just have no questions or don't know how to ask a question, or you can get the girls who ask negative questions. But sometimes Stealing Hearts turns into pulling teeth, and it's kind of a pain for me. So what I did is I got 11 cards, and on them I wrote out the letters for Pure Romance. So it's P, you can see P-U-R-E, okay. And then I have this sheet of paper that I keep with me because I haven't memorized it yet. And then I also have 11 cards that are unmarked that I hold in my hand. So I'm going to say in the beginning, we're going to play this game. Ladies, we're just about to get into the toy section, but I did want to play another quick game and give you an opportunity to earn a little something free. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call out a letter, and then I want you to shout out either a body part or a position or an item in clothing, obviously within the Pure Romance realm. So the first letter, I think this is going to be easy, P, okay? They're going to shout out their word, and then I say, great. But P also stands for product. So whether you're a guest at this party and you're planning on bringing something home, I'm sorry, P stands for product because Pure Romance offers an excellent product. So whether you're a guest and you're just planning on taking some stuff home tonight, you can be sure that our Pure Romance products are excellent. We get very good products. We're very proud of them. If you're a hostess, then you know that the products that your guests are going to go home with is going to make them happy. They're not going to call you in a couple weeks and go, well, that was dumb. I shouldn't have spent that money. They're going to enjoy their products. And then if you decide to become a Pure Romance consultant, you know that you're actually presenting and selling products that you can be proud of. Next letter, U, okay? Look, underwear, a lot of times I get uterus, and every now and then I get Uranus, which is funny, and I'll still give them the card because I like to have a little joy in my life. U stands for unforgettable. If you're a guest, hopefully this party is going to be unforgettable for you. You may not remember who told you to take your batteries out of your toys when you're not using them, but you're going to remember for the rest of your life to take your batteries out of your toys when you're not using them, right? Right. If you are the hostess, then you know that this party is going to be unforgettable. Your friends are going to be talking about this for a really, really long time, and they're going to be talking to the people who didn't come and saying you should have been there. It was so much fun. And then if you are a Pure Romance consultant, you get to create this unforgettable experience. Oh, I just gave away my next card. You get to create an unforgettable experience for your guests and your hostesses. The next letter is R. So if you're a guest here, if you brought a guest, you got rewarded with an extra ticket for the game later. If you're on time, you got a ticket for the on-time drawing, so you can get rewarded. And as a hostess, you're going to get rewarded with 10% of the retail sales and free product and some gifts from me. If you're a Pure Romance consultant, you get rewarded by an excellent paycheck. We get jewelry, we get trips, we get bonuses. I got a lot of stuff. This necklace, this was a Pure Romance gift that I got, so you get rewarded. E, education. We teach our consultants how to succeed. Okay, we have website training, we have team training, we have PRU, I do new consultant training. Education is also what I'm sharing with you. So as a guest, you're being educated. As a hostess, you're being educated. So E stands for education. R. This R stands for respectable. Pure Romance products are packaged in such a way that you don't need to be ashamed to have your lotion bottles or your soap bottles or your makeup or whatever out where people can see it. The names are generally pretty classy, and then our packaging is classy. And for boxes, have you ever gotten a box from a party or from a company and you were like, oh my God, I need to shred this. I do not want my mailman or my garbage guy to see this box and be like, oh, ho, ho, what kind of girl is here, right? So everything that we do, our catalogs, our consultants, our training, our packaging, it's all designed to keep everything very, very respectable. Gotta learn my alphabet. O is for overrides. If you choose to become a pure romance consultant, not only do you get paid on your sales, but you also get paid on the sales of the people underneath you, because the assumption is that you're going to be helping them, training them, sponsoring, and helping them do what you do really, really well. So I make plenty of money from my retail sales, but I also get a nice paycheck at the end of the month from Pure Romance for helping take care of my team. M. This is my favorite letter because M stands for marriages and mortgages. Marriages, we save them. Mortgages, we pay them. I had a girl on my team who was a fairly shy girl, just the sweetest thing ever. She was a stay-at-home mom, and she enjoyed being a stay-at-home mom, but she also enjoyed doing the occasional pure romance party. Well, her husband had gotten laid off, and he wasn't getting a paycheck, and they were worried about paying their mortgage. So she went out and actually did a pure romance party and made enough money in one pure romance party to pay their mortgage. So when he did go back to work, he understood that what she has is an actual viable business that she can use to make money. And I think he gave her just a little bit more respect after that. That also leads us into A. A means that pure romance is adaptable. It's adaptable to your life. So if you just want to go out and make a little bit of shoe shopping money or whatever a couple times a month, you want to go out, get out, have some fun with your friends, that is fantastic. But if you want to do it as a full-time job, you can. This is my full-time job. This is what I do. And with this money, I pay for my entire family cell phone bills, which is up to $300 now because we all have smartphones. I pay for my youngest daughter's dance, and she takes tap, jazz, hip-hop, ballet, modern, and lyrical. So for those of you who are dance moms, you know how expensive that is. I pay for my middle daughter to go to college because I promised her that I would guarantee that I would pay for her to go to college for 4 years. I felt that was fair since we didn't have the best babyhood. I was a single mom when she was a baby, so I knew that I was going to pay for that. And then my oldest daughter, I just bought her wedding dress, and I'm hoping to contribute significantly to her wedding. And this is what I do. This is full-time. That money isn't coming from anywhere except pure romance. The next letter is N. That stands for a network. When you become a pure romance consultant, you wind up meeting so many women that you will always know someone who does something. So, for instance, I had a friend, and she needed a seamstress for some last-minute work she needed on her wedding dress, and I actually knew a seamstress from one of my parties, and I was able to pass on that information. But also within the company, you're going to network with women all over the globe. I have friends all over the United States. They are some of my favorite people, and these are people that you would never get to meet if you didn't go and do something like this. So you get to network. And then, like I think pretty much every direct sales company says, you're in business for yourself, but you're never going to be by yourself. The PR sisters around here are absolutely amazing. C, commission. Okay, you get to determine how much money you're going to make. You're not set to $8 or $9 an hour. You're going to do what you want to do, and your commission is determined by what kit you buy in the beginning. You can either start at 35, 45, or 50%, and you can also work that way up by sponsoring other women to do what you do. So your commission, I mean, you get to decide how much you want to make. If you only want to make a couple $100, then you do a couple parties. But if you want to make thousands, you do more parties. And then the last one is E. E means education. We educate, we already did education, didn't we? We educate, empower, and entertain. Those are the three cores of a pure romance consultant's job. We are going to go out, we're going to educate our customer, but we're going to entertain her at the same time so she doesn't feel like she's sitting in a classroom. And then we're going to empower her to take that knowledge home to her partner, or even just by herself to enhance her intimate life by herself or with a partner. So this is a really super awesome job. Now, I'm giving out all my tickets. And I've got these, and I'm just going to call them back. Just the number, okay? Number 5. Who's got number 5? Who's got number 6? Who's got that ace? All right. Who's got the jack? Now, I'm not going to be looking at them while I'm doing it. But whoever's last, okay. Whoever's the last one. Number 8. Okay. Number 8, you're going to win the prize. And the prize is going to be a sample pack or something small. But we've gotten them to be interactive. They're playing, they're giggling, they're coming up with the funniest words they can, and we're giving them back the knowledge that we want them to have. We want them to have this information. We don't want to get off on a sidetrack of what your worst party was or your best party or anything like that. So I'm going to post this. This is the letters that I came up with and my base for it. I'll post this on the President's Club board and on the Pure Romance New England board. And if you're not on one of those boards and you do want to have this, then you can email me, Raylene, Raylene, at Taskoski, TASKOSKI.com, and I'll be happy to mail it to you. I hope that you find this to be a super fun game. It really only takes 5 to 7 minutes, and and I'm really getting a lot more people in the shopping room asking me questions, asking me if they, about becoming a pure romance consultant. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for listening to my business tip. Bye.
Oppa Gangnam Style.